Alright, good morning guys. It is August the 28th. Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Currently 10:29 a.m. I'm actually scheduled to go to work today at 12, but as usual before I head to work, I'm going to go pick up a catering order. I typically don't record these simply because they don't get a lot of views, but I did the same thing yesterday what I'm doing today, and it was very interesting. I kind of wish I would have recorded. It was a very frustrating, well, the second drop off was very frustrating. I did a stack. I did it on two different apps. It would have worked perfectly together if everything fell in line, which for the most part it did, except for that second drop off, which was in downtown Fort Worth. It was kind of chaotic. Would have made for a good video. So doing something very similar. I'm stacking catering apps before I head to work. So I just figured I'd go ahead and record, see if anything happens. We'll put this out and see if it does anything. But I have two orders. One to pick up at 10:50, if I'm not mistaken. It may be 10:58. I think it's actually 10:58. I'm just leaving very early. 10:58 off of Delivered is going to a place called Chewy's. So I have to go to Chewy's. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to double back and pick up the delivery off of the other catering app that I use, and they're going to be super close. So I'm gonna drop down to Chewy's. Well, I'm gonna go to Chewy's, and then I'm gonna drop to pick up this Boston's Pizza, which is on the exact same street as the Chewy's, but I'm gonna have to double back just like like 5 minutes to go drop it off, and it's to that same location that I always drop off to, that I never have to set up. I go to the door, drop it off, so I know that that's going to be super quick. I know that the restaurant that I got to pick up for is probably going to be on time, and I know they're going to give me a huge window to get that delivered, and then I'll be able to finish off and get that Chewy's delivered. I hope all that made sense. But I should have a map put up somewhere where you kind of see a trail of how I'm picking up, delivering, or whatever. So I'm headed that way right now. I'll see y'all when I get to the pickup. So they have a picture posted up that says for all deliveries before 11 a.m., which this is due because I picked up here before. It says to ring the doorbell, which it doesn't give you any direction of where the back doorbell was. So I was struggling trying to find it. But we finally got it nonetheless. Now we're just waiting on the order. I guess they bring them out now. They don't want anybody in the restaurant. So currently I'm just sitting out here, I guess you can call this the waiting area. And just a quick little rant. It really doesn't make any sense for them to tell you to ring the back doorbell like you know where the back doorbell is, because I definitely didn't know where the back of this building was. I know where I pulled up is where the delivery pickups are. The front of the store, I think, is somewhere around that way. So how was I supposed to determine where the back bell was? And it was a small bell, you could barely see it. Yeah, locked out? Yeah. Yeah, have a good one. All right, that was pretty much done on time, so I'm not gonna really complain. Now we just need to shoot over to Boston's Pizza, get that picked up. just made it to the restaurant. It's 11:06. So about 4 minutes early. Just got here. They don't have it quite ready yet, so I mean it's not the end of the world. We still got plenty of time. So let's see if they can get this done. All right, guys. Change of plans. The lady basically claimed that they didn't get the catering order into the system yet. So we're gonna go ahead and drop off this other one first. It's not gonna really affect us that much because it's on the same highway that I need to drop off my other order, and this one will still be on time. So we're just gonna drop it off maybe 15 minutes early, so it should work out. We'll just go drop off this order, then double back, pick up this from the restaurant. She said it's gonna take about 10 minutes. So it's gonna take us probably 12 to 15 minutes to just go get this delivered, set up, and dropped off. So, I mean, it's their fault, not mine. I tried to reach out to the customer service for this app. I reached the voicemail, which is crazy, so I'm not used to that. But let me shift over to get this dropped off, and y'all will see me at that drop off. All right, guys, we're here. It actually was quicker than what I thought it was gonna be. Just getting over here took me literally 4 minutes to get here, so let's get this dropped off and head back over to Boston's Pizza.
Still too hot.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna slow down no time soon. Yeah, I felt like it was, unless I'm forgetting, I felt like it was hot last Halloween.
Yeah, last year it was hot.
And I think the year before that it was cold. You know, the Texas weather is so unpredictable. Right, got that dropped off. Let's head back to Boston's Pizza. We're probably gonna be running late again for work, but not as late as we were yesterday. All right, you do the same. All right, guys, let's go get this dropped off. Alright guys, I'm only 4 minutes from the drop off from this Boston's Pizza, so we'll hear him get that dropped off. I'll be late to work, but probably by like 10 minutes, so not terrible. It wasn't like yesterday. Yesterday I was like a full 35-40 minutes late, which I can't risk doing that again, so this shouldn't be too bad. So I'm here to get this dropped off. All right, guys, so we finally got both of those dropped off. A little eventful, but not too bad. Like I said, I'm gonna make it to work at 12:00. It says 12:09. Probably be there about 12:05. So not bad. I didn't kill myself trying to help him get these orders done before I went to work. So everything will be okay. But we did make off of that. I think I showed you, or I should have showed you already. On that delivered order, we made $31, I believe. And then on the other app, we made $30. So $61 in the hour heading to work. Even with all the ups and downs with what was going on, man, I can't complain about that. $61 in my pocket before I even hit my W-2. So I'm about to head to work. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on my next video. I'm out.